Hello, I'm Bill Ferguson, and this is my first Facebook Live, and I'm very nervous, but we're going to have fun. I want to talk about upsets, and I'm going to say something very interesting about upsets. No circumstance has the ability to create an upset. Upsets are never caused by what happens. An upset is a state of mind. It's something that happens inside of us, and an upset can only exist if we're fighting the truth of what happened. And why we fight the truth of what happened is because the truth hurts. It strikes a nerve. And this is why different people get upset at different things. Different people get upset at different things because each person has a different set of nerves that get triggered. Also, if you look in your life, notice that you have the same type of upsets keep showing up over and over and over again. The same type of upsets keep showing up over and over and over because the same nerve keeps getting triggered. Upsets are never caused by what happens. No circumstance has the ability to create an upset. All the circumstance can do is strike a nerve. Now, for an example, find a time in your life when you've been upset. Okay, something happened, didn't it? That's a fact. It happened. Now notice how totally irrelevant your feelings are about it. No matter how much you hate what happened, it still happened. Now, notice where the upset is located. Is it outside of you in the realm of circumstances, or is it inside of you? It's inside of you. It's an inner state. It's a state of mind. Now, notice what would happen to the upset if somehow, by some miracle, you were totally at peace with what happened. The upset would disappear. Instantly, you'd get your effectiveness back, you'd see clearly, and you'd be able to make your decisions and take action based on facts instead of emotion. See, but what happens when we get upset, there's all sorts of emotion. And what this emotion is, it's that suppressed childhood hurt that's being triggered and put in our face. And that emotion is perceived subconsciously as a threat to our survival. So any circumstance that triggers it is perceived automatically as a threat. So protect ourselves from that perceived threat. We fight, resist, we hang on, we withdraw, and it's all about the emotion. Our actions and decisions are then based on emotion. We're forced to act destructively. All we can do is fight, resist, hang on, withdraw, which then destroys love, sabotages that area of life, and then creates more of the very hurt we're trying to escape. So what ends up happening is when we get upset, we sabotage our lives and create more hurt. And then the more hurt we got, the more we run from it, the more upset we get, which then creates more of it. And it's just this vicious cycle that sabotages our lives over and over and over again. So very, very important to heal this hurt. Very important to develop the ability to restore your peace. When you have inner peace, you become very, very effective. And you can take action based on facts. When you have peace, you automatically look in a direction where solutions, opportunity, and possibilities show up. When you're in a state of upset, your focus is 180 degrees opposite of solutions. Instead of focusing on solutions, the focus is on resisting, which magnifies the problem. So you want to develop your ability to restore your peace quickly. And there are a number of factors that are very important in this. One of them is you want to find and heal the hurt that destroys love and sabotages your life. And what this hurt is, it's the childhood hurt of feeling worthless, not good enough, not worth loving, failure, something like that. And it is never, never, never the truth. But in the eyes of a little child, it becomes our truth, and then we spend the whole rest of our lives running from it. But everything we do to run from it creates more of it. So life is forever putting it in our face. So literally, one of the most important things you can do in your whole entire life is to find and heal this hurt. Another thing that's important is to develop the ability to let go and flow with whatever happens. See, if you're ever in a difficult time, you need to be you need to have you present. You need to be able to see clearly. Because when you see clearly, you're very effective. When you're in a state of fear and upset, all that disappears. So you want to develop your ability to let go and be at peace with whatever you're dealing with so you can become 1,000 times more effective in dealing with it. And the third thing that's so important is to, when you do get upset, develop your ability to get your peace back fast. And we have the ability within us to restore our peace within moments, no matter what our circumstances are. But we're taught to relate to the hurt, and we're taught to relate to our circumstances that makes that impossible. But inherent in human being, it is possible. So we're going to talk about all these things later. But tonight, I just wanted to focus on upsets. So it is possible to create a life more wonderful than you can imagine. Problem areas can get resolved, relationships can heal, and you can create an incredible life. But this isn't going to happen by itself. There's concepts to learn, there's issues to heal, there's action to take. And I can walk you through the steps. So I invite you to go to my website, masteryoflife.com, and then there's a section in there titled Articles and More. Go to the section, look at the page. That'll give you a lot of insight into what's going on in your life. And then if you're interested, I invite you to give me a call. And we can have a conversation about your life, what you're dealing with, and then create a plan of action for how you're going to resolve whatever you need to resolve and how you're going to create a great life. I can walk you through the steps. So give me a call. Also, like I say, I've never done a Facebook Live video before, and I'm thinking about doing them. So I'd really love to get your comments. Like, is this valuable for you? Let me know. Also, if you have any questions, or if you just like the video, post a comment, and I would definitely respond. Another thing, if you want to receive notifications of when I do Facebook Live videos, go to my Facebook page, go to the section that says following, hover over that, and then there'll be a drop-down box with a number of items. One of them is notifications. Click the edit button, and then you can put in the notification to receive future videos. So anyway, for me, this is exciting. It's fun talking about how does life work, because life never just happens. We interact with life in a very specific way, which produces a very specific result. When you change how you relate to life, you change what happens around you. It is literally possible to create a life more wonderful than you can imagine, but you got to know the steps. And I'll show you what they are. I'll walk you through them. So thank you for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your life, and hope we can talk soon. Bye.